The movie recap that will be explained is science fiction, where the girl's relationship with the robots was shown. It was shown how robots see the world. A technological robot appears at the beginning of the film. She is referred to as Mother Robot in the film. She placed the embryo in a glass container, and that robot mother used to take great care of it. There was a certain amount of time for that. After this embryo has grown into a child, then you can see that the time is over, and that child was a beautiful child. She was called daughter in this movie. The robot mother was very happy with her. He feeds her food and also talks, and she told the story of the neighborhood. She used to read books to say that human beings were eradicated. They become victims of infection. The girl was the youngest, but the most brilliant. Now this beautiful little girl has grown to be 7 to 8 years old. One day he will ask his mother, "Mother, who are all the human beings? Where did they go?" So her mother says, "My daughter, the infection ended the life of all human beings, as I told you. While some human beings have become victims of war, this means that people fought with each other. This is how they died. While some of them fell ill, after that they all died. There is no one on earth now, even that is fruitless because they destroyed all the countries during the war." This robot mother tells her daughter, "The air outside is also contaminated. My daughter, that's why I won't let you go out." The mother-daughter was chatting lovingly with her daughter. Even that daughter used to respect her, even though she was little. Otherwise, mom taught the robot her way of speaking, eating and etiquette, just like the perfect mother teaches her children. The daughter also grew perfectly, had good health and height. She also learned all the ethics and code of conduct. She was also very brilliant. The robot mother also attended her class. "How did I survive alone?" Then the robot mother reveals to her, "You did not survive. I myself created you. I had your embryo through which I created you when I nurtured it. Beautiful daughter." He also shows her the other embryos. He says they will also grow in this lab just like you. They will stay here too. In this way time goes on. This conversation is between a mother and daughter, and the mother does not allow her daughter to perceive the outside world. Then it can be seen that the daughter has grown up to 18 years old. The daughter is reading something, lying there. Then the light of that lab goes out. The daughter takes it awkwardly because this has never happened before. He checks, gets up. She noticed that several of the lab system's wires had been damaged, and she sees a rat she didn't know about, because she had never seen any species from the outside world. Despite this, he begins to fix the wires and lock the rat in place, because she had the knowledge to set up the lab warp, how to activate his power pack. At that time, the robot mother was accused, so the daughter fixes all the light wires herself. Thanks to this, it is restored. Then he starts watching the rat carefully. Then the robot mother arrives there. He tells her, "Where did the rat come from? Where did you catch that rat from?" Then her daughter tells her the whole story. Mother Robot says, "His coming here is not good." And they burn it in the furnace along with the glass container. Daughter feels pain because of this. He says, "It was alive." Mother Robot says everything outside has perished, and people are infected. How do you think the animals were saved from this infection? An external thing should not get inside. And I made an improvement for you. But the daughter does not feel good about it. They think there must be something in the outside world. That's how the rat appeared. When the mother robot is charging at night, then the daughter takes the protective suit and thinks that I will go see the outside world. The robot mother won't know about it. When the daughter unlocks the door to her laboratory, then there is a lady in front of her. The lady was not well. She looked weak. He asks his daughter, "Help me." The daughter examines her and goes to her. Her daughter also makes her wear a protective suit. Meanwhile, the mother robot is fully charged. She asks her daughter as she notices the lab door open. He starts calling her. When the daughter comes before her, then he asks, "For what reason did you go out? Why is this door open?" So the daughter is silent in front of her, and he won't reveal anything about the lady. Mother Robot says, "I will send you out when the time is right. Never open this door again. Otherwise, the external infection will spread inside. Now it's time for your IQ test, and you can take a test." As a mother, the robot leaves and passes the device to her daughter. He takes advantage of this. The daughter comes to the same place. Where was the injured lady? He gives her water to drink, and the daughter says to this lady, "You can stay here. I'll get you some medicine." Meanwhile, the robot mother gets there. He flies into a rage when he sees the two together in the lab. When he goes there, he grabs the lady and starts hurting her while injuring her. Then the daughter immediately tells the robot mother, "Don't do it. You said the outside world is infected, but she's not. She became weak due to starvation. Serve her vegetables and crops that you grow outside. When you give me water and food, he is also a person like me. We should help her. Mother Robot says, good. I'll cure her too. She may not be infected, but I'll do it just for you, daughter. But the lady clarifies, no, I will not heal. I am perfect and I am not infected. That's right, she had no signs of infection on her body. She was communicating consciously and her mind was also working perfectly. The daughter is amazed and tells her robot mother, she is fine. Where are the symptoms of infection? What does this infection affect? Daughter says, how this lady approached our lab. There can be a person in the outside world, and they might need our help. Then the robot mother says, no, they were people who assumed that this world was almost over, and human beings themselves will not stay alive in this world. It is possible that she is hiding somewhere, and maybe she arrived here. A robot mother says to her daughter, go and give her food and ask her, is there any survivor out there? What is the state of the outside world? Because you are also human like her, and you can have a friendly conversation. She scares me. When the daughter reaches the lady, he says, go away. You people targeted me. I am hurt. Then the daughter says, come. I'll take the bullet out of your body. Kindly trust us. We won't hurt you. The lady agrees. She is then operated on to remove the bullet from her body. The lady starts talking to the daughter after she is healed. He tells her, you can't rely on a robot. Outside world robots attacked us while cheating and killed everyone. There are only a few of us left. Attention, you live here with a robot. You are not safe here for long. Accompany me. We will live outside and restore the state of the world. It becomes sentimental. The daughter goes to the robot mother while believing the lady's story. Robot mother says, I already heard your conversation. Then the robot mother convinces her by saying, you have lived with me for many years, and I treated you with great love. I'm like you, mother, and you will go against me for another lady. Then the daughter is forced to agree with the robot mother. Then the robot mother tells her daughter that you scored well on the psychological test. My daughter is smart. There is a surprise for you. Then he takes her to the embryolob fertility site. There were embryos. He says, choose your sibling. When the daughter hears this, she is very happy. She was the only person on the planet. Mother, he exclaims, I will go with my brother. He selects a glass tube from the pile. At night, when the mother robot is charging, then various questions start to arise in the daughter's mind again. He begins to think, why am I the only one here? Why does the robot mother keep all the other embryos safe? He goes to the hidden lab where all the data was stored. He knows many shocking facts. He goes there. That before the daughter, the robot mother created 3 more children. But they fail her IQ test. Even they don't get good marks like daughter. So the mother killed all 3. In shock, he starts to move forward. Then he sees someone's jaw. When she picked it up, she knew it was a real child's jaw. It means that the robot mother has actually finished them off, and their body parts lay there. As he watches, the daughter is badly injured. He says this robot mother raised me so she could use my brilliance. She raised me too. When I grow up, I can be her partner in advanced technology. Otherwise, human beings are worthless to her. How she turned against that lady. She starts to cry when she thinks about it. She is sad and moves in with that lady. Now the lady suggests to her, we can run away. But the daughter says, no, my brother is coming into this world and I have to see him. And I can't go and leave the little man under the care of the robots. Their entire conversation is overheard by the robot mother. He says to his daughter, oh, those are your tricks. After capturing his daughter, he locks her in a room. He then tortures and injures the lady and captures her. The daughter comes out of the room and somehow damages the door. Then she moves to save the lady. But the lady captures the daughter. He threatens the robot mother, I will kill the daughter if you don't let me leave. Here, the robot mother is very afraid, because she didn't expect such behavior from anyone. And the robot mother has to unlock the door. It is now observed that lady and daughter have gone off-world. Everything was destroyed. Smoke rose. There was ash everywhere on the ground. There was no meadow or any kind of animal. But there was greenery and fields outside the lab when they went outside, which were taken care of by robots. This means that these robots just continued to grow in their surroundings. So a lab-created human can survive here. Like other embryos, it had to grow here. So they were taught according to their strategy. Now the lady and her daughter reached the place while walking. It's not a mine, but a small cabin where the lady stored some edibles. The daughter asks her, what is it? You said you live in a mine. Where are the other people? The lady revealed that I lied to you. Yeah, we lived in a mine and there were other survivors, but they all quit due to lack of food. I was the one who survived there, so I moved here and ate some leftovers. The daughter slaps the lady and asks, why did you lie to me? I came here at your suggestion and left my brother there. So the daughter goes back to that lab from there. There were several security robots from that lab. When the daughter appears there, they start throwing a red laser light at her. They were just revealing her. They let her come after they recognized her as a daughter. The daughter is holding an axe as she walks in. As she thinks this, the robot mother can show her anger on her and tries to kill her, so he can defend himself. When she leaves, her mother is a robot in front of her, and she has a little baby on her lap. This child was the daughter's brother. The robot mother tells her, "Look at your brother dropping the axe." It means that the behavior of the robot mother here was relaxed. Watching him also reduces the daughter's fear. The robot mother tells her daughter, "It's time for me to reveal the truth to you. Hold your brother. Listen, I am the leader of all robots. I lead them. Actually, it was my plan to wipe out all humanity of the outside world, because human beings have lost the ability to understand. They fought when they destroyed the world. The world may be devastated if it continues for years, and we robots couldn't keep it up. They cut trees. Humans are the worst, even if they destroyed nature. But my goal was this: nature should not be harmed. So I single-handedly eliminated all of humanity, so our planet can stay safe. Before that, however, I saved some embryos. I brought them safely to the lab. But she was looking for the chief of human beings before that, whose IQ must be the highest. He should know what needs to be done. How to spend your life. I finally got you. So I planned that when you turn 18, then we grow these remaining embryos one by one. You will be the boss of all human beings. So I have perfectly taught and trained you to teach them as a mother. You can tell them the code of conduct and way of life. You can train them in this lab. As all these human beings grow up, and they can develop. At that time we repaired the outside world, so the new generation can survive off-world again. And they can care about the world unlike the previous generation. The daughter asks, "Why did you kill the 3 children?" The robot mother replies, "I had to do it. When I tested their IQ, I did not find this acceptable, so that they can teach other human beings. What was the benefit of all my planning? But I didn't take such a step after you, because I found your IQ acceptable to teach human beings. I will not end any human being after you, because you will be their main one who will teach." Daughter says to Mother Robot, "I don't know what your plan was, but no one can match you in cruelty, who took the lives of human beings, and you killed a number of children just to check the IQ. You deserve to die." Mother Robot says, "Good. Harm me, but first listen to me. The lady who arrived here, she came here on my orders. I asked her to show the outside world to my daughter, so he can generate in his mind that there is an outside world, what is actually happening. And she took you with her, and I had to do your last test that I had to give to your brother. Meanwhile, I had to check on you and send you out. Either you have affection for people or you don't. I felt that affection in you that I could not develop in myself. You came back for your brother without a care for your own life, and you passed the test. It's up to you to hurt me or not, because I was born only for this purpose, and all my planning remains successful today. I taught you everything you must do after I make you chief. Now it's all embryos. You will grow them as you grow up. I have no reason to live here, so you can harm me." The daughter is sad and fires a gun at the robot mother, because she was really useless now. Then he goes to the lab where all the embryos were placed. She knew she had to grow these embryos. After that, she will be the mother of all of them. The daughter begins to love her brother. She says, looking at the embryos, "Yeah, I am a mother in the end." You can see that a robot will come to the lady. He tells her, "You have done a good job assigned to you. Your task is now complete." He then fires a rifle at him. The daughter was a nice girl and took care of all the embryos in the lab when she was growing up. As they get older, maybe he can introduce them to the outside world, and they can survive into the new creation. And on this scene the film recap ends.